The views and opinions expressed on Live at the Barbershop are entirely those of the host, guest, and caller and do not reflect the opinions of Live at the Barbershop or its staff. Viewers' discretion is advised. The following podcast is intended for mature audiences only and contains adult contents, graphic language, strong sexual content, and a whole lot of shit talking. So in other words, get your kids out the room.
Live, here we go at the barbershop with your hosts, Misha J, Aaliyah, Black Republican, and those two crazy Caribbean guys from the Q&N show, Norris and Q. And now, the man of the hour, Mr. HNIC, Mr. Sleep When You're Dead, Hustle Now, the magnificent.
Yo, son. What's up with all that?
I was just trying to amp it up, you know, like...
Oh, okay, all right, yeah, I'm all right, I'm with that.
John, live at the Barbershop Podcast.
Microphone check, 1, 2, what is this? Friday nights. Yes, sir.
What's up?
A lot of things going on in social media. So today is just a regular. So, let's not keep on topic, but just speak your mind. You know, like when you walk into a barbershop, a lot of people got multiple different things they talking about. Say, let's just do it like that today.
Yeah.
No. I don't want to say scripted because we don't really script it, but staying on course, but off course. You know what I mean? Like just walk in the shop and just have something to say. Yeah. And somebody else got something to counteract that and just keep going. And then somebody say, forget about that. Did you hear about this?
Yeah.
That's what it is today. I'm your host for the day. My name is John. Sitting next to me is my man Q. What it do?
What's up?
Sitting next to Q is we don't know who. Ain't been here in a minute. But part of the family for life. Yo, I got my man Black Republican in the building. What up?
What's good, family? It's been a minute.
What's up? It's been a minute, man.
Couldn't recognize you for a minute there. Hold up.
You know what I'm saying?
So,
I was on a little ventures.
It's all good. Everybody got to get it. So now, today is just, I'm going to give y'all the platform. Whatever's on your mind, chop it. Let it go. Let me hear what it is. We'll have the rebuttals, different things of that nature. What is on your mind?
Yeah, I got something on my mind because
on your mind?
I question it. It's for later, though.
Yo,
It's for later, though.
You know what
Red Man fire off the gun first and then say later.
Red Man said, Negro!
Damn, I messed up.
I
missed the Q.
What was the Q?
All right. Go back. Introduce Q one more time.
Sitting next to me is my man Q.
What did you do?
Not the Purple Rain.
You still the tech, man.
Bob must be on the deck, man.
You heard?
No, I haven't seen Bob for a while, man.
Bob been out of here for a minute.
Yeah, went to get his hair cut.
Man, the internship is up, so you gotta go resign.
So, all right, since you ain't got it, Republican, since you ain't been in a minute, gut up. What up? What's on your mind, homie? I know you got a lot.
Dog. I know y'all saw the news report of how the whole Diddy joint, the house raid in Cali and Miami. You know, I had to talk about that.
Yeah,
no, they
saw all that.
Said the whole thing's tied to some trafficking deal, man. I'm like,
Diddy saying,
oh man, hey, you know it's wild if they did him like that, right? He gotta be tied. He gotta be tied because no, they arrested one of his kid. You know what I'm saying? And then they found another kid that goes to a college that was down by the airport with like, substances.
The mule?
Yeah.
That was a kid?
Yeah, he was like 20-something years old.
27, you're not a kid.
College kid, man, playing ball.
Oh.
So what you think now? Since they got him locked up, you think he's gonna snitch?
Well, I don't think they arrested him though.
Oh yeah, he got charged.
Yeah, he got charged, but I don't think he got arrested.
For
He got
regular,
arrested.
There's
he got to be arrested for regular drugs trafficking.
No. I'm talking. I was talking about Diddy. No, that kid.
Oh.
Yeah, that kid. Yeah, definitely, definitely.
Yeah,
But here's the
Same.
thing, though.
He
Here's
got
the
it.
thing.
Things are in the basement.
Yo, he's mad. He's mad young. He's mad young. He's looking at his future, his
Hold
career.
on. Let me tell you something.
That
That kid is sweating bricks right now. You know why? Like you said, he's mad young. He's white. In jail, worked for Diddy.
Come on, man. Come on.
Come on, man. You go to jail, it's like, yo, you got so many. Yo, they're gonna be throwing tons of what do you call soaps at him. Oops, I dropped the soap. Get it.
Hey, they're gonna be launching it. Balling. Hey, man, you should be familiar with that, right?
I can't just see soap fly by him all day.
Hey, you know that kid he gonna be ratting, bro. I wouldn't say rat. Well, technically,
Hour in jail.
he in the business.
The first hour.
No, he definitely gonna be talking because
Like,
there's
listen,
no
I'll tell
way.
you where
there's no way.
everything is.
But it's crazy. But then you got to think about it though and say, okay, who was he trafficking it really for? You know what I'm saying? Was Diddy just a middleman?
All right, so here's the deal with it. It's like how anything else, and a lot of them know, like, all right, look, I don't even want to give the blueprint out like that too much, but all right, most
Hey man, we here for the facts. All right.
all right, so when you go out with entertainers, I'll just say entertainers because it's not just rappers or whatever, but you got your hang-ons. Let's put it that way. You got your hang-ons, your do-boys, your
hitman will take the hit for you.
Nah, your hitman's totally different.
That's a fall guy.
You know what I'm saying? You got your do-boys and these hang-ons that will do anything to be in your grace, your presence. You say it, they down to do it. You probably not even saying it. You just talking to somebody in open air. They go ahead and just do. You like, yo, I don't even like this DJ. And they go up there and smack them. You know what I'm saying? They're like, what you doing? Oh, I thought you said you ain't like. Yeah, I'm just saying, not for you to do that, but you got those dudes out there that'll do that. So now, the mule situation is, here's the deal. I need to have these candies. You know, I ain't gonna do it. So here's the deal. Or throw you a bone, bring the joints with you wherever you coming on. However you got to get it there, just get it there. I just need to have it whenever I need it, wherever I'm at, allegedly. Okay, so that's basically the gist of it. Your man, whoever's down and got the heart for it to say, yeah, I got it, I'll do it. He gonna break me off with something, or just to be in his presence. Some idiot probably will do it for free.
White boy job, man.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, you know what I mean? They'll do it like that. They'll be like, yeah, I got it. So that they could brag and boast that, yo, I was with such and such last night. You know, I brought such and such. I know dudes that did stuff like that on a higher level. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Just to be in the grace of the higher people. You know what I mean?
What they call it,
So you'll have it. You'll have it. And you got a young kid influenced by a somewhat billionaire or multi-millionaire. He's allowing you to chill out in his house, drive his cars, be around all this.
I mean, Diddy has influenced a lot of young kids. Yeah, I mean.
Influence.
I mean,
So now,
come on now. You remember the interview with Usher when he spoke about when he was 13?
Yeah. I mean, everybody's seen that. That's like the infamous situation right there. But all right, so now, again, going back to the situation now. Do you ultimately just blame homie, or is it like a massive amount of people you got to blame? You got a record exec sending a young child to go hang out with a older dude to groom him, was his word, to make him tougher. You're an R&B artist. What you trying to be tougher about?
But we've been saying this about R. Kelly,
Mhm.
that this whole thing wasn't about R. Kelly alone. What about his entourage? What about the people around him who see those young lady coming in? You remember we talked
But
about
see,
it?
people got to
It
remember
comes
now.
right back here now.
People got to remember now. All right,
I mean,
and
the main people the main person you got to blame, or people, is the parents.
Beginning, the parents.
The main.
Yeah.
yeah.
You know what I'm
Because
saying? It's like people blame the school system and all of that. Yeah, the school system play a part, but where's
But
the
it
parents?
start from home.
Now,
Where's
not
the parent
taking nothing
involvement?
from not taking nothing from R. Kelly, because you know it
I
still
mean,
is
he's a freak.
a bad situation. But yeah, I mean, but the problem with it, everybody has a story.
Yeah, we see.
Everybody has a story. Everybody got a beginning and an ending. You know what I'm saying? Meaning that if you look back on his beginning, you can see where the detour either was gonna happen or it did happen, from him being molested from his own sibling, allegedly. I shouldn't say alleged because it did happen, but either way, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But from that starting point and then being molested by a male, it kind of tells the tail signs of what is to come. And that's why it's still questionable on what side of the fence he was hanging.
But it's the same pattern that's happening to Diddy now. What they say when he started in the industry.
Well, all right.
People bring him in,
Yeah,
and groom him.
Yeah.
So when you go into that situation,
You know, there's a popular name, last name Jones. I'm gonna say the first.
But what would you think of a person like this? They're in the same category now, saying what they do. But what I would think, you go through something, wouldn't you try to educate other people about it and try to protect them instead of be
no,
you
they
know,
don't do that, because
that's crazy.
From a male standpoint, you gotta understand. However it went down, look.
Whatever your father is, not everything your father was, you want to be.
All right, so here's the deal. Here's the pattern. You got the Clive Davises of the world. You got the L.A. Reeds of the world. You got the Russell Simmons of the world. You got the Andre Harrells of the world. You know, and the list goes on. Jimmy Iovine's, on and on and on. You know what I'm saying? You can call out a bunch of them. These are that head to the Voltron situation. Okay. If anything did go down, you being a male, you yourself ain't gonna try to go tell nobody, y'all don't go over there. This is what they did to me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Especially, remember now, this is hip
You're not
hop.
gonna say, but you're gonna protect.
But this is hip hop in its prime in the 90s. Okay, we ain't talking about now with these dudes. It's frosted flakes all over the place.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they're great. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, back in the days, Tony the Tiger he was hard. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, what up? Eat them cornflakes, dude. You know what I'm saying? Nowadays, it's totally different. It's a whole different mix now. So you're not gonna find somebody like that telling you, stay away. This is what they did. He's gonna say, well, she did it to me. If it happened to me, you're gonna have to figure it out on your own too. You know what I'm saying? Perfect example. I'm gonna tell you something. And a lot of people probably didn't even realize this when they was watching it back in the days. Making the Band, the first one, with Fred P, Ness, Babs, Sarah, dying on. What?
That ain't the first one.
Making the Band. That was. Who's the first ones?
It was a boy group.
Oh, well, they ain't counting.
We gonna say the first one.
Wow, it was the boy group.
What, did he? Well, the first Making the Band that anybody paid attention to.
The first rap.
Well, rap, whatever. Okay. Either one. The first one that they made.
Dylan was on it.
And of course, my man Dylan.
Dylan.
Okay. So at the end of the day now, Puffy said something when him and Andre Harrell got into it. And he said, yo, basically, I'm going to treat you like how you treated me back in the days. Because Puffy started out as an intern with Uptown. and moved into the A&R position and moved in it rather quickly. Okay. Actually was living with Andre Harrell for a minute. Okay. And then
which was always weird.
You heard? Okay. Then it got to the point now where tables turned. Uptown got rubbed out. Harrell started working for Puff now. So now Puff is calling the shots. So your boss now, you're bossing around. So anything that you had to do, you're doing it all over to him now. Go get me some coffee. Give me some cheesecake. Go get this. Go do that. Do this. And screaming on him when it was vice versa years ago. So he's taking out the aggression that he used to felt that he was humiliated back then. He's showing him. So that shows you a little bit of the pattern of like what you were saying. Why wouldn't you say, no, he's going to make somebody else feel the same pain he felt, on and on and on.
I think that's crazy.
Well, that's a lot of times that's what they call the grooming process.
That's the thing.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
It becomes norm. Yeah.
They
not so much norm.
They grab you as you're young, to where there's not really, you don't really understand what's going on to you in the situation, and they just put it in repetition in hopes of you becoming that same person, and then what you do is you continue it to someone else. You know what I mean? That's what a lot of these these elites are doing. You know what I'm saying? With all of these programs and stuff targeting children. You know what I mean? It's a grooming process.
Sorry, let me ask y'all then. Because obviously this has been something that's been going on from
long time.
Ends of time. Okay. It's before us will be after us. What is the general reasoning or general purpose for things like this to even go on in society? Like, what's the purpose? Like, if you're in the music industry, you're making money, you have talented people, you have artists, you have all this. What is the need for all of that if you have the money to go obtain all these different things that you want to have on the side? Why take advantage of an innocent individual starting out? Like, what is it? What is the ultimate thing? I mean, I could tell you what I think it is. Ultimately, it's what we've always heard. It's a spiritual warfare within this music industry. Listen, people fail to realize, music can control people in so many levels.
So true.
Can control people in so many. And when you hear artists say, "Oh man, I ain't no role model. This is your parents," and yes, to a certain degree. But at the end of the day, music can have you starting wars, can have you making babies, can have you. It can take you from that to that, just like that. And people fail to realize also, the one angel that got banished from heaven was what?
Lucifer, of course.
Deacon. Huh?
Lucifer.
Lucifer.
Yeah, no, I was asking Deacon. Yo, the Deacon was looking at me like
Lucifer. Yeah.
The Deacon says, Peter Paul John.
I said, huh?
One of them. I said, which one? He said,
Talking about Job?
Go ahead, Deacon. But he was the music angel.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So now when you look at it now and you starting to see things, all right, we've seen it with Sam Cooke. We've seen it with a lot of Buddy Holly. You can name a lot of these artists. Janis Joplin, you can Jimi Hendrix, you go on and on. This is not nothing new that started. Bob Marley, you can keep going on and on and on. Okay? So when you think about all these talented people, and all of them with their life cut short, okay? And all these different things, and you're saying to yourself now we're in the year 2024, and you're seeing artists drop like flies now. Okay?
Yeah.
You're seeing these young kids now talking about smoking. I'm talking about literally getting the ashes from their ops and smoking it or doing whatever. You know what I'm saying? They get a glorified shit out of blowing somebody's head off.
Yeah.
Can I say that? I don't even... You know what I'm saying? Oh, taking someone out. I forgot all these different things. You know what I'm saying? But you get what I'm saying. All right. Back in our days, we did have, you had the Rockems, the Big Daddy Kane, you had the Cube, NWA, even you had the Tupac Biggie. You know what I'm saying? But True Life, Mobb Deep, on and on and on. You know, J. Rue the Damager and a couple heads in Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, now when people are really like, they get an enjoyment of saying they want to like
do stuff. Yeah.
Eradicate.
Straight body somebody. You know
what I'm saying? Like, it's like, and you listen to them and you watch them and you're saying to yourself, like, yo, like, this is on a whole nother level of demon time.
Because right now, there's a thing I'm following in Jamaica.
Norris, what up?
For the schools. It's a lot of school fights and kids are being stabbed and stabbed up. There's this new DJ they had to go at because his song was saying he did a song and do it on stage, and they know that these kids gravitate to the music so much. They can sing words to words for these DJs music. And what the song is saying is, if someone step on his clocks, what he would do right away. What he would do right away. And social media take him on. Is what I'm saying? Social media take him on. So, as you were saying, the music has so much influence in people. I don't know how people gravitate to it. Like, in our younger days, we listen to Bunty Killer, Beenie Man, and nobody go crazy like what they were saying. But now,
it's different.
Cartel. They go just the same. You know what I'm saying?
Listen,
crazy.
I don't want to go too deep in the cartel situation, but I tell people all the time. When you see a Jay-Z and Beyonce and a Busta and Major Hype and Kevin Hart, Kevin Little, Kevin Big, Kevin Smalls, you know, whoever. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody, yo, listen, trust me. It's bigger than what you knowing right now. It's a game plan. What? Yo.
Yeah, especially if they, you know, they're traveling down there, you know, to prison to go and check dude. You know what I mean? Like, what? How you getting that kind of privilege? People flying to the islands of that?
Y'all are understanding, because you gotta understand the power that is sitting there. You get what I'm saying? All right, let me pause out for a minute.
I gotta get this pause button ready.
Get the pause button ready. Let me bring him in. Let me bring him in. Norris is in the building. What up? What up?
What? Yo, where I say John? Kick with the boy. The boy don't know nothing. I don't know why you call him preacher for. Why you call him preacher for? I don't know nothing about the Bible. Him go church? Which part him go church? Which part him go church? Him never go church. No church. Him never no church. But deacon way. The boy I don't know about no deacon. You don't know about no church.
My brother, I thought it was a pilot.
No. Me and you're not brother. You're not going to church. Blacks, we have to be brothers. We are saying.
Well, go on,
blacks. Yo, but just coming off of the road. It's a backside. Just coming off of the road. I'm going to do. I'm going to meet my two other friends. I'm going to do some business. Isn't it?
Yeah.
So,
as we should.
So, all right.
So, what?
Go ahead.
I mean, if switch subject, you know.
Yeah.
We'll go back on the e-commerce thing. What you find out, Bridget? What you find out?
About what?
What you find out? You find out more info.
Yo, hey, the man.
Hold on.
Yeah.
You just got the info.
Oh, you never know.
No, about what you say? He come out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
My guy. Him turn guy. Well, that's what somebody tell John. Somebody tell him say him turn guy. Him turn guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yo, hey.
But I want about someone that discuss today, man. We discuss.
Wear lipstick and wig and thing.
Yeah.
See,
yeah, man. It shot the whole of it today. It shot the whole of it today. It shot the whole of it today.
In 2019, in 2019, he did a song called "Controversy Song" or "Controversial Song," where in the chorus he's talking about how, you know, he has to do things because, you know, whether to make money and all of that stuff. He's saying, what would you do? You know, you have to do this, you have to do that. So he's pretty much telling you that the reason why he's doing this is because, you know, he didn't have no choice. But in the song, he also mentioned that he was abused physically, mentally, spiritually. You know what I mean? So it's like, was Ecamos touched as well? You know what I'm saying? Was he groomed to this position? Something we didn't know about? And as everything got relaxed, he came out. You know what I'm saying?
But Blacks, that kind of fall in line where you mentioned the part where them say them have to do certain things, just like in a Hollywood. They say the man have to put on dress, a frock for reach a certain level. If them want say, boy, listen, I have a brand new TV show come up in a what? Where you can do for me? And them walk into the executive office and them say, yeah, you wanna have a new TV show, huh? So what are you willing to do? Are you willing to go the extra mile? You know, and we don't know where the extra mile be already. You understand? Yeah. So it's along the same line as Jeffrey Weinstein and the boy Didi, all of them, you see. Now you have to do certain things and put on frack and all them kind of stuff there. So hey, maybe I don't what happened to Icamos. He want certain press. He want go higher than where he is.
Yeah, cause
I don't understand something because he's legendary.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? All he has to do is pair himself up, just like when Junior Reid pair himself up with the rap youth them.
But the Yankee boy them.
He got his little jump start with certain little things. Right now, he can eat off of the publishing, off of One Blood, off of all the
long time, and then did.
Okay, so now with Ika, you can do the same thing. So I'm hoping this is not more of a gimmick situation because you're only hurting yourself more. Now, if it's real, then again, we gotta dive deeper into our own community to figure out now what is going on. I think
it's real, man.
With all the abuse situation that's going on, and if he's talking about that happening to him when he was young, he's up there in his age. So at the end of the day, go ahead.
You remember, Icamos, just like Junior Reid have Imona style. Like Icamos come out with Imona style.
Yeah.
But notice the whole of them man there, just like the rap game back in the day, the whole of the original dancehall man. Everybody come out with them own style, and I like today. Everybody sound the same, even in a dancehall. Everybody sound the same, even in the rap game now. Everybody sound the same, and everybody have the same damn name. Look at this, look at that. Young Money, young this, young that. Boss, nobody now be original. Back then, them man they come out original. So boy, like you said, him could appear up with anybody or any rapper. I'm come out with him, I'm bring back him style when him bring. You understand? Like I said, me mama. If just him price alone, and him wanna style alone, bring that back and play with somebody, he would have done gone. If like I say, he was a legend already, he would have done gone higher.
He would have a lot of ways out. Even with the same old entertainer again, make music with them again.
But get the understanding of it too.
No, never prepare with somebody younger. Never prepare with somebody younger.
The unfortunate part of it with a lot of them, they're not educated in the music business. You understand? So now they're dependent on certain people for do a lot of things for them. Now, you don't have the manager, if you don't have the promoter, you don't have the this, you don't have the that, you don't have the know-how, don't even understand if he even had a contract back then. Definitely ain't got publishing. I know that much. Yeah. Probably never had copyrights and all that stuff from back then.
And I said them never have that back then.
Yeah, it didn't have it. No, so again,
a lot of them never had that back then.
At the end of the day, yo, pair yourself with someone then, or educate yourself. Yo, you're never too old to learn.
It's over. It's over
because they're already groomed them into this. Nah, man, you deal with it for me. Then that's what remember to
them man that was around at the height of the you wanna say the height of the cocaine epidemic and the crack from remember that row. I'm gonna say from 83, 84 when the crack and the cocaine and you know and them at that time when them man start travel overseas, travel to England, because if you look at most of them interview them, him love talk about what him love London, him all over London. So when the man get to travel, they must see stuff outside of Jamaica, Caribbean, and them you know them eyes, them get boomy, and them start try all kind of something. Yeah. But enough of them man that strung out pan coke and all them kind of something. Gregory eyes that kind of man strung out pan coke and you see it mash up. Even though them name big. They mash up themselves. Who they gonna appear with now? Yeah. Mm-hmm. You know, but we hear that about Icamos to the boy, the one that your boy
that's crazy. Bridget told me yesterday. And
it's shocking. It's shocking. It's shocking.
He said him and Futai got into it over this.
Backside. Hey, hold on. Where Black IT? Them there, so?
Yeah.
Black I tell you if it go on YouTube, see, I don't know if you can pull up on YouTube. Pull up Curly Locks, Twins of Twins, the latest one. But I think Icamos them talk about you know with because she put a hype and Icamos on it.
Yeah, it's probably
Pull up Curly Locks, Twins of Twins, Curly Locks and see for that.
Nah, man.
Yeah, man. I talk about them, man. Honestly, if you can't put it up on him phone, it will see. It will see.
Sometimes it's just a beef.
No, man. It's all different.
Come at everybody.
No, man. It was a big thing, man. It was a big thing come out. It was a big thing come out, man. Big thing come out.
Yeah, because
anyway.
Even in another song, Imatabo, Imwa got to the Vatican, right? The whole time it's like him I say, Ima do all of this, forget to the height of the Vatican. You see me I say? So
but the Vatican is not the height. The Almighty God is the height. The Vatican is not the height.
Me I go off of film lyrics, you see it. Yeah. But if you see what's been going at the Vatican though, there's a whole bunch of changes been going on with this the new guy there. Yeah,
I know. I don't even want to talk about them. Them
might include all sorts of things.
Include. I don't even want to talk about the body like that.
One of the surprises he did, and they were wondering what it was about. Some black leaders, he was kissing their foot, their hands, and they're saying, "What is he doing?" Kissing, bending down.
All right, listen. So hold up. So now. Put the puzzle put the puzzle together now. After Russia now then reveal certain things, right?
The true black Israelites. Yes.
Okay? The Messiah.
So if he's at the jump start of it before the transition start to move, then he's a visionary.
Of course. Yeah. So he's as much of a hype man as the rest of these people in Hollywood, man.
Listen,
remember the Dalai Lama. People don't realize that the Dalai Lama was a CIA informant. You see what I say?
It's a lot of that. Question coming out.
Question. Why Putin decide all of a sudden to do that? To put out that?
Because of because of how they were pressuring his
The Bible tells you.
No, how they were.
No. I'm not talking about right now. No. I'm not talking about. Why all of a sudden Putin decide to put up?
Somebody has to say it can't be.
No. Here's the thing.
I know what he's talking about. He keeps saying no. About the situation where he say the Messiah and the people and the Israelites are Black.
No, they are black.
No, but he's
But
saying,
how come
why now?
all
Why
of a
now?
sudden no?
Why
Why no?
now?
How come all of a sudden they want to put out? Why you look? Am I look help from black family, from the black population, or what? Are you just whatever? Am I try? Hold on, man. Am I try shift the narrative or what?
No.
Nah.
He's actually been
bro.
releasing information
Yeah.
that the three mergers held on in their system the whole entire time. So every time them pressure I'm more, like one time him released the real geographic map of the world, and Africa big no frig.
Yeah.
What
But,
you see
man,
on the map now, Africa
is the original land. Africa is the original land.
So
There was no America and Europe. They were just America and Europe were just a wasteland. Africa is the original land. You understand? The original place a man come from.
Every time he gets to a certain point, he releases more information that the main countries keep hidden from the public. So now here he is again with more information. He's done this a lot.
But here's another thing. How come them they come by all them artifacts? How come them artifacts in them man the possession? Like for instance, them in the Vatican, them have couple black angel in the cellar. How come them come by them artifacts there? I know it wasn't gifted to them. I keep them. It wasn't gifted to them.
Exactly.
Because if they keep it out of the view of, they can recreate the history.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
and to me, all of them are use it as a pawn. Them are bring it out then, them are put it out then. You understand, as a pawn for stave off certain crap. You understand?
Sure.
Remember back in the days when they raided Solomon's tomb.
Yeah.
Them take all the information and all that something and them kind of just filter it off. Because look, perfect example. You can buy the Rosetta Stone app, right? Learn every language on the planet. But how come them now have nothing in there for hieroglyphics? But yet that knowledge is known. Why is that one language hidden from everybody? You see what I'm saying? But yet in the elitist branch, they do teach it. In certain select universities, they do teach it, but you have to be accepted in order to get that knowledge. But it's our knowledge, our history. But because they control the past, they control the doorways to the past, they can dictate who goes through the door. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, because Africa is the only place where someone on the other side of the planet can dig up our ancestors, put it in the public view with cameras, and say, "Oh man, look at how this body's preserved." Yo,
see that?
We
know how to do all that. We knew how to do all of that. Exactly.
I can't go to England and go dig up the royal family and say, "Oh my God, look at this coffin. This is amazing." Yeah, I get thrown in Guantanamo right now.
Even though me and John at and look what them a try. When I'm saying what? Them are lend back Ghana. Them article the gold with them teeth. Them are lend them. What kind of thing that?
Yeah.
Them are lend back some of your teeth. Where your teeth.
Egypt,
Fuck up a month. I tell you, we're gonna lend it to you.
Yeah.
Why not there? Trust me. But anyway, we are straight from e-commerce and the cartel. What would I talk about today? You understand? Can we still not talk about Amanda Seals and them something there? Mr. Shah talk about.
Well, all this is gonna tie back in. It's all tying back in because the Amanda Seal portion of things, is just the fact that her passion is the word I can use. Her passion for greatness of blacks is
being
above and beyond what the average black citizens are willing to put out there. From what I'm seeing, what I'm seeing. This has nothing to do with a personality situation. Because Blacks and I was having a conversation on that, and
There's a desire to do.
His viewpoint is that personality wise, it's she may have a unique personality.
She's definitely a narcissist.
I'm pulling the best words.
She's definitely a
You know
narcissist.
But I may just see things a tad bit different because of the mere fact. I do agree with her on certain points as far as the saying holding people accountable for their actions. And when you're super passionate about certain things, people can flip it and say that you're hard to work with, disgruntled, blah, 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 blah. But this day and time, you think we need more of that? Or do we need more of the simp, soft portion of life that don't really stand up for theirs?
To be honest enough, I never knew who she was or who she is until me I go to Instagram and I see she talk about what I think it was the BT either was either the BT award or the NAACP award, and they say how she was saying how come they never invite she as a either as a host or guest presenter, something like that. And she went on this long rant. I look on it and I said, damn, I would have get it. Understand? And she started talking about black people, and then she said, "Boy, she white would start about yes, I know I have a white family, but I'm black." And she just started.
She cleared that up. She cleared that up today. She says her aunt is married to a white guy, but she's Grenadian. They're all black. Mother, father, everyone. You know what I'm saying? But she said, I guess through her complexion, and someone must have twisted and said her mother was white. She said she never said that. Her aunt married a white guy. That's what she said.
Okay.
But from then they just ran with it.
At the rant, some she talk about how come she never, she was kind of pissed out when she never get invited. Let me say, I don't know if it was the BT award or the NAACP award.
Okay.
And she went and so I start up, and that was the first time I know who she is. I never know who she was. If she exists anywhere, I don't know.
You've heard it. I'm pretty sure you've heard the name because
I've heard the name. Yeah. I'm on the seal. Yeah. But I never knew.
The thing is,
constantly mentions her. They're friends.
The thing is, though, is she's been in the game all this time, right?
Yes, yeah.
But yet she's still having. As far as media, entertainment, music, all of that.
Yeah.
She's been in it so long.
Very educated.
Yeah, but here's the problem with it. She's spending the majority of her time trying to fit in to a club that doesn't want that kind of company.
But is that from the same blacks? Because it's from all of them. Mainly blacks.
It's from all of them. It's from all of them because here's the thing. You got individuals, right, that are accepted in the cult. You get what I'm saying? She knows this. You cannot, if you're getting to a certain position where you're rubbing elbows, you're gonna see it. You're gonna see the behaviors. You're gonna see, what's happening. You can't ignore it. There's certain things where you look and you're like, what the hell? Like producers, directors, they will just walk up and be like, yo, blah, 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 in your face. And you're looking like, what just happened? And then the person that's been it gonna be like, yo, that's just how it is up in here. She knows this. You get what I'm saying? But yet she always goes the route of be like, oh, the reason why they don't want to change nothing for me is because I'm this person and I'm that person. And it's like, why don't you just create something of your own? Why are you spending all your energy and time trying to fit into these circles that keep closing the door in your face? It's obviously they don't want you in their circle to mess up what they have. Go create your own. You see what I'm saying?
I think.
But once she does that, is the real situation going to come out that says, oh, the reason why she hasn't done it is because she don't want to get excommunicated out the circle? You see what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
You can't be a part of the circle and be who you are. You have to become the circle. That's the only way you're gonna fit in, and that's how they control you. You see what I'm saying?
I can't really speak on the fact of her because she has done
Yo,
some
yo, yo.
independent things.
Sorry, my boss. Sorry, my boss. Your
Yeah.
screen freezing up on my phone.
I know.
Your
Yeah, we
screen.
try to
No, they're trying to sort it out
technical
in the back.
difficulties.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Go ahead.
But
Sorry.
I don't know.
So chill. What up,
So she has
Jessica? What up?
She has she could barely. What up? So chill. What's good? She has done some independent projects. She
drinking some
has put
Baileys
out
right now.
books. She has put out books and stuff of that nature. But of course, you know, for the height of certain things that I guess that she wants to do is gonna take that amount of money that she may not have, or she may not be willing to risk it like any other business thing. They do other people's money. So that could be part of it. And then again, in the business, as she's explaining, as you go along, and the same people that you have worked with, the people that you thought had your back, the people that you thought were cool with you, you're coming to find out they're not. I mean, we talk about it. You have that within your own family.
Yeah.
So when it comes to strangers or people that you thought were good co-workers, good friends, and now they're all labeling you in this negative light just because your passion is different than theirs. I think it's more, it could be more on that. Now, I'm not taking away the fact that she could be a diva. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? She could be a narco. I don't know.
Definitely.
But from listening to her,
I mean, she certainly had the looks. She got the looks and everything. But, hey.
Oh, no, shorty beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Listen, she got the combination pack that any dude out here in their right mind would want, except for the mere fact that you just don't know if the red flag is on the floor yet.
You see
that
the thing is,
no, you mean the red flag is up in the air yet, not on the floor, up in the ear.
What I meant was, you know, when they throw it up in it,
that thing's on a post waving in the wind.
Oh yeah, man. Not even half stop. It's a fly fully.
All the way up.
That is my only thing with it. Is that
it's just like she has a deep passion for it, and maybe she's saying too much.
And that seemed like it's been there from childhood, because from how she explained it, from going to school.
Exactly what you see what Jessica just said. Exactly.
Put that up. Pop it back. How's the journey to reach your goal?
You got to build the base. Build the base, and then stockpile on it, and then bring in who is going to support the base. You know what I'm saying? But because you built the base, you get to determine where the base goes. She knows this. You know what I'm saying? We can't make excuses for people that are in the industry. But people that have been in the industry as she has to know this already. She's an intelligent person. There's no way you're going to tell me that you're intelligent, you got all these degrees and all this stuff, and you're still making these stupid ass moves.
Yeah, but blacks.
But here's the thing. If your main goal, all right, is to get to a certain standard for black people and other things, why are you in a circle of people that are known to take advantage of black people? Why wouldn't you create your own? Even if it takes your last penny, that's just what you must do. If you believe in it, if you believe in it, you know what I mean, then that's what has to be done.
On the interview with Shannon, she was actually also saying, it's not the head of the business, you know, it's the people within that circle. It's not the top.
But that's what I mentioned about the base.
Actually went to the head of it, asked her if she's okay with what's going on, if they're gonna work out what's happening. You see what I'm saying? But it's not like it's the boss of the business, it's the individual around her.
But that's what I'm saying. She has to build her own base, and then she determines where that base wants to go. You know what I'm saying? She can't just say, "Oh, this. Why can't we make this happen, guys? This is most important. This is what we have to do." And then she turns back to the same people that just shut the door in her face. It's not going to happen. She might be insane. she might be insane, because that's the definition of insanity. You know what I'm saying? It's time to realize that, hey, I've done this 50 times. When am I gonna stop and switch it up?
So here's the funny thing about it. So you would think now, with
no, there's no knock to her, but you have to call it out.
No knock at all. Because like I said, she got the combination package for everything that someone would want.
Dog, she's in a better position than a lot of people that are out here pushing in the community.
But
you know what I'm saying?
The thing with it, that, and just playing devil's advocate on it, she could, her being on the inside would have more information that we're obtaining on this side. So she may know that, all right, for instance, now, just from me hearing multiple people's, she's dated multiple high-level rappers, executives, different things like that. So she has the contacts. You understand what I'm saying? As far as to say, okay, she dealt with Lupe, she dealt with Pusha, she dealt with, this one, that one, whoever. She knows Charlamagne. She knows people from Breakfast Club. She worked at Sirius.
Think about all those names.
Right.
Yeah.
She's dancing in a pit of snakes.
But
and then complaining about
saying now. But let me finish now.
She has to have accountability for her own movements.
But then you got to think of it like what she's saying. She herself might be looking right now and reevaluating life and saying, damn, with all these people that I had around me, I thought it was such and such, but it ain't. Because now...
No, because then don't get what they want already. Don't get what they want. Like Black said, she's in a pit of snake and she don't get bite up already, so then won't fit her out.
They're gonna do her that way.
At time she find a new road.
Yeah. Or create one. You remember in the islands, right? What do we do when the road get washed away? What do? We line up as a people, one behind the other, and make a trail.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's time for her to find a select group of people that are doing the same, have the same mental, other things, and make a trail. Make your own path to where you gotta go. You see what I'm saying?
Them people who she came across, they ain't do nothing for her.
Yeah, I mean, and then here's the thing: even if you're in the industry, right, and you're doing all of this stuff, your business sorted out, you got the money, hire a lawyer. You know what I'm saying? Do something, hire a lawyer outside of the industry. How's a person that like myself that worked a few times in the industry know how to suggest certain things, but this individual that's been in there for all this time, you're gonna sit here and tell me that, she's not thinking this way? Come on now. It's double speak. It's like a chameleon behind a one-way mirror. You get what I'm saying? As soon as you turn on the light, there she is. And then you turn it back off, the true person is gone again. You know what I'm saying?
Should we have more people that are that passionate like her? And should we
passionate in the right place?
More people
passionate in the right place.
Should we hold more?
That have the same. That's it. That have the same mindset of her. She need to find people that have the same drive as her, same mindset as her.
But if you listen to a lot of her conversation, she, for the majority of the time, it's blaming someone else. It's time to be accountable for what you've been doing. You know what I'm saying? She mentioned her intelligence. She mentions this, and then she's saying how she's likable, how and all that. It's like, if I'm a strong leader, if I'm a strong leader, I'm not gonna walk in the room and say, "Hey guys, I'm a strong leader. I'm here to help." I'm just gonna start helping, and then people will realize, "Damn, that's a leader I gotta follow. Damn, that dude's strong as hell." They're gonna acknowledge all of that through my actions. I don't have to explain that to nobody. If you have to explain all of that, that means you're already starting in the door.
I don't think
on the back end.
I don't think that she actually was doing that. I think she's just explaining her side of it to Shannon, that people get it misconstrued whenever she comes in because of her passion towards certain things. You'll have those like she explained when she went to college. A bunch of females that she had to room up with automatically didn't like it. They never even met her yet. on the strength, you know what I'm saying? So it's just some people's passion for certain things is viewed different. You know what I'm saying? I go through certain things same way on the jock of my passion for certain things and how I keep things organized and do certain things is considered OCD and all these other different things. But I view it different. I view it as, this is the blueprint to success. You know what I'm saying? While you guys are repeatedly keep doing the same thing over and over and over, why? If you could just do it right the first time and get it done with it. You know what I'm saying? But again, some people might look at that and say, yo, you going overboard for no reason and isn't it? But let's just reevaluate it, homie. If I did it right once, checked everything, crossed all the T's, dot the I's, and did everything, got it done, you don't have to come back here. Why is it considered wrong or overdoing something when you just want to get it done? Then you got to come back because you missed something or you didn't do something or you. So the passion portion of it, I can understand. You know what I'm saying? And some people may get it missed because just listening to her, I can hear her passion for blacks to get treated better and to do better. You understand? I can see that. Not all the time. Not all the time or what, Janice? Break it down for me.
But she says also most of the negativity is coming from people she don't even know. It's not in the circle that we are talking about. Right. She said a lot of the people who are talking.
Well, yeah, but we don't know that though. But we don't know that though. We don't know the hate could be coming from the circumcision, but they're probably not doing it straight to her face. We don't know that.
Oh, but she said most of
here's
it
the
is
thing.
coming from the outer part.
But
but we don't know that.
Just by the information I know of her and the interview, the bit of the interview that I watched.
Yeah, I watched it.
She carries her character on her shoulder. It's like she has her own character on her head, and she's just like, hey, and but it's not the best. But she's not elevating the best of herself. She's elevating the time is almost up, the aggression,
the character,
I'm fed up. That's the character she has on her head. If someone wants to follow you somewhere, they don't want to follow you in the flames. They want to follow you into somewhere better. You know what I'm saying? So it's like even if she was, even if she's tired of the whole thing and everything,
frustrated.
She still has to look at herself and say, how am I addressing all of this? And what have I been doing wrong? It's time to adjust.
Do something.
If you're a leader, right? If you're a leader and you're working with individuals, you got to sit back and look at your people. What's this person's strength? What's that person's strength? And how strong am I to carry all of it? And how dedicated I am to making it better. And if you're not strong enough and you're not dedicated, then you got to look at it different and say, do I want to lead this or do I want to create something of my own that I can manage? You see what I'm saying? But the problem is she's in deep above her head and she's still trying to hold up weight. It's like sooner or later, when is she going to understand where she's standing at? You see what I'm saying? She has to understand.
So, all right. So I think I believe that she probably all right. So I'm gonna go back. Janice said, "Who are we to say that?" All right.
She's probably talking to me. I am not a person to say it. I'm just making a suggestion.
What I would say too is
I mean,
I would suggest take a look if anyone can at Insecure, her character on that TV show. I love the show. I love that show. But
which one up?
Insecure with Issa Rae.
Okay.
And matter of fact, Norris, you was on one episode one time when we had Black. She was on. We had a female trainer. She said she was going to Cali to go visit her uncle that was on that show. He played Issa Rae's ex-boyfriend. That was the character. But the show's tight. Y'all check the show out, I would suggest, and see her character, because her character, and And I don't know if they wrote the character specifically to how she normally carries herself, but the
It's the
character is
same.
not too
It's
off
her.
from.
It's her.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because listening to her on the interview and me knowing her character, you know, I'm like, yo, this sound like her. You know what I'm saying? So, I would definitely say go check out the character, listen to what you're saying, and then come back with an evaluation on that. And if it's still the same, then it is what it is. If you get a different viewpoint, then you know you could probably understand where she's coming from with certain things. Where she probably is like Janice says, she's probably frustrated with the fact of her wanting better and getting the total opposite. You know what I'm saying?
It rough, you know, it rough.
I believe she just has to step back and say the direction that I'm going in, is it working? You know what I'm saying? Because because on the interview, you could clearly see the anger, you could clearly see the disappointment and the frustration. You could clearly see all of that. But how she came off on the interview as well, it's uncollected. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You're not going to be able, that's like being a manager of a company and, you know, shit's hitting the fan, and the manager that all the employees looking towards is frantically running all over the place. They're going to be like, yo, does she even have a plan? You know what I'm saying? And then now
run
employees
like a chicken with
together, and the employees are going to make their own plan. And as soon as that plan
chicken with the head cut off. Run around like a chicken with the head cut off.
You see what I'm saying? And then what's going to happen is once the employees solidify a plan, they're going to make a decision without the manager because they don't feel secure. The issue what I constantly see is that
insecure.
She's put that. I mean, that could be why she's on the show. I mean, that could be. You know, I mean, I'm just saying. But my whole thing is that she's probably been in the industry a while and feel like I should be recognized more for the position I'm in. I'm not.
I don't get that from her. I don't get that.
No, I'm just saying that. I'm just trying to
that's
tie
your point. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I'm trying to tie
certain
certain
Because
behaviors.
you look like frustration.
She's frustrated with the fact of others not seeing the injustice, especially from her. Listen, when you hear the interview and she talks about when most blacks that she came into contact that did certain things, the blacks from the radio station, the security guard that kicked out the party, on and on and on. It's more disappointment in knowing that, because from the whites, she kind of is expected it or different things. And then to see the whites, like she said, one of the security guards came and apologized and stuff like that. But I think it's more disappointing to her because, all right, it's no different than Tupac. Tupac explained it before that he never thought his black people would do this to him. When the girl yelled the rape situation, the R word, YouTube thing, man.
Too late. Too late. Too late.
The R word, you know what I'm saying? He said he never, Gil, what up? He said he never in 1,000 years, you know what I'm saying? He never in 1,000 years would really think that for the black women and the songs that he made and all he's done for his community, that they would actually try to kill him, one, and then two, she tried to, and I personally could tell you straight up, from heads that was around, homie, he ain't do it. He ain't do it.
No, but
put my neck on the block for that one.
But the thing is, though, is with her situation, I feel bad for her situation. You get what I'm saying? But maybe what she should do is kind of step back and put someone in the lead that's ready for that. That's actually mentally prepared for that. Because in the interview, and this is a public interview, she had to understand you're going on the Shannon Sharp show, right? and you're gonna be
Club
talking about
Shay Shay.
certain things.
Club Shay
She
Shay.
should have.
Sorry.
Well, Club Shay Shay. But the
Names
thing is,
are-
she's going on there, right?
hate that name.
Yeah.
She gotta collect herself in a way. You're in the public's eye now.
That's
You
what
get
I'm saying, Blacks. The interview,
So for
she
her-
was like, you know,
Yeah, she's all over the place. So
Yeah,
if you're
that's what I was
looking,
saying.
Here's the
if
bigger
someone
thing,
if someone was in the background and they were they heard about her and they heard, oh, she was doing certain things and she's doing this, and then this is who they see.
yeah,
We're in a very fickle time frame.
yeah.
And when they see that, they're gonna be like, ooh, I don't know what the hell's going on over there, but yeah, I'm gonna go
remember
this
now-
way.
They're gonna say she's just as they're saying.
Yeah,
Miss-
but you're painting the picture for everybody.
Yeah.
If someone
Miss
say,
Bailey,
"Oh man,
if-
that person's crazy as hell," this, and that, you keep yourself calm and collected, so that when people see you, they say, or they meet you, they're like, "I don't know what the hell everybody's talking about. Crazy. This person seems okay to me."
Yeah.
You know what I
see
mean?
that in the interview.
All right, so Miss Bailey, I would ask you. I'm trying to remember what she was diagnosed with, because that could play a part of it of why you guys are looking at her like she's very antsy. You know,
No,
like
I'm looking at the
I don't want to
person she
say
gave me.
autistic. I don't want to say autism. None of that. I forgot what it. That's what she said. Okay, well,
She was diagnosed with that.
I couldn't remember fully. I don't want to say.
Hold on there. But hey, I'm going to cut in the car. I'm going to get up early now, my friend.
Hey, hold on, where I go?
Yeah, man. That's a work, man. So that's all good.
Yeah, man, bless up still.
Yeah. All right, we'll talk.
Yeah, man. So me.
All
Tomorrow,
right.
man. We'll stop by after work.
Definitely.
Yeah, man.
All right. So yeah, due to the fact of her being autistic, that could play a part in why she is there, and different things like that. That doesn't take anything away from her passion at the end of the day. Still, you know what I'm saying? I fully should have what?
Should have been prepared.
Should have been prepared.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
a media relations right there, man.
But again, try to remember now, with those type of personalities, like someone being what's the other personality? What's the one there? That older black lady that played on Blackish. What is she? Bipolar. You know what I'm saying? It's like certain things, no matter what you can go and script that out all day. When they get in there, they gonna do their thing. That's like a Kanye where you can sit there, yo, do not say this, do not say that. You got it? Yeah. Soon as you go, hey man, you know.
Yeah.
So I just don't think you can't muffle or mute that with them. That's just the personality. It is what it is. And I think again, with her passion on top of that, and from hearing her story from her youth,
But
you definitely not gonna mute that in somebody that's going into their 50s or whatever.
yeah.
But you see,
you can have a passion for something and also try to overtalk everybody because you know a lot. You're in the industry a long time. And
she
you may
even
be
mentioned
saying
that
to-
as well.
You may be in the industry a long time and you're telling yourself you know more than him, and him. So that could put a hole on you also to try, you know.
As we all know, the education sometimes can some smart ones could be dumb.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? And they can and
Yeah.
they don't know how to play well in the sandbox with others. And sometimes that's why a lot of people just decide to move out the sandbox.
Mhm.
It's part of it too. You know what I'm saying? The personality of being that boy genius makes you that oddball sometimes. Like what's the show called with Sherman? The genius kid. I forgot what his name is. The little TV show.
I know.
You know.
Yeah, I know.
It's Sherman, right? Young Sherman or something like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Brilliant kid, but an oddball at the end of the day. You know, however you talk about it, he's an oddball at the end of the day. So are regular kids gonna want to play with him yet? Does he feel he's above and beyond the kids of his age and his grade and
Yeah.
all these things. Even if he's in college, he's looking at college students like you're stupid compared to me. So at that point, you're gonna end up. Oh, Sheldon, there it is, Sheldon.
Sheldon.
You know what I'm
One
saying?
of them.
So at the end of the day, you're gonna be in this world by yourself, and it's almost a similar situation going on here where she feels like she's basically in the sandbox by herself, and now she, like you said, would have to reevaluate everything on a whole. Maybe reevaluate how she approached things, the energy she gives off. Sometimes just pausing out and not saying nothing. Sometimes knowing that you're smarter, but just don't get involved in that. I wouldn't say dumb down, but just play your position. If you can't dumb down, then just don't say nothing. You know what I mean? Just let it ride. So it's all these little things that I think she would have to do now in order for her to, I don't want to say reinvent herself because she's already solidified.
She's already established as who she is.
So it's more on just her finding peace in her own space, whatever that is, and however she got to go about it. Because you're never going to please everyone at the end of the day. So you got to please yourself. Please yourself and keep it moving.
But this is the reason why I said that it's like if you have, once you get the power to make changes in your life, you got to change what's around you. Get out of that. You know what I'm saying? If the avenue you're playing in doesn't work, stop playing in it. If you hate the neighborhood you're in, move out and then come back in with some more power to change it. Don't stay in it and then say, oh, we got to do this and we got to. You can't demand change. You can't force it. You have to create something that is the change and then encourage people to go to the change. You get what I'm saying?
But what do we do if you can't afford to move out of that neighborhood? What do you do if you can't afford to move out the neighborhood?
But we're talking about somebody that can. We're talking about somebody
that can. Again, let's not jump to conclusion because we may assume that she can. We may assume that she was getting paid, but a lot of times we don't know. Bad contract, bad this, bad that.
Yeah, but the thing though, we don't know that either. But what I'm saying though is the way. But the conversation she's saying about her accomplishments and her knowledge and all the stuff. Okay, that's great that you're telling me all of that. But take all of that knowledge that you just put out there in the public eye and all that you just put on the plate and apply it to something different. Come at it different. You know what I'm saying? That's like just fighting a war, and as soon as the war starts, you run out the gate, just charging, and just get a whole bunch of arrows to your face. You come back, you respawn, next day starts, and here you are running out the gate again. How many times are you gonna run out the gate just to get shot up in the face? You have to come at things differently. It's not saying that I'm not smart or I'm not strong or any of that. But you're saying that I got to create a strategy and I got to come at this way. Create a plan A, B, C, D, any of that. If you say, hey, I'm in a place where I can't trust anything around me, you got to say, okay, I got to equip myself strong enough to take myself to 60% of the way. And then everybody else is stacked up. But I know if these steps fail, I still can carry the weight. You get what I'm saying? She has to move that way.
Facts. Yeah, I want her to win, just like Janice said. I want her to win.
We all do because this is one of our sisters. But the thing is one of the things we do in our community a lot is we make excuses for a lot of people, but we're not standing here looking and saying, hey man, I get what you're trying to do, but you're doing it wrong.
Yeah.
Step back, take a break, take a year off, write down all the stuff that you've done and say what worked, what didn't. Every time it didn't work, what was the factor in that? Oh, me or this type of people was the factor? And then you start looking at how many times that factor shows up. Then you got to say, oh, I don't work with this factor. So when I'm moving forward in my next plan out the gate, every time I see these red flags, I will not move to it. Now, if I have a 5-year goal, and because these red flags are in the way so much, it's now a 6-year goal, a 7-year goal. You get what I'm saying? But if the main goal is to get to a certain point, you have to understand that that point is where it's at. And every time you're going at it, you need to switch it up. You can't just stay on the same play, shotgun, shotgun, shotgun every play. You gotta switch it up. You know what I'm saying? And that's all I'm saying. If she's frustrated to this point, do it differently. Switch it up. Come at it different. Whatever the case is. If you're autistic and you have a mental incapability of doing certain things, then either hire someone under contract so that way if they do mess it up, even if it's your own people. See, that's one of the things is we don't understand. It's business in the end of the day. Even if it's your own people, hire them under contract and say, all right, I'm going to have you in charge of this, and that. And if this doesn't go right, I am legally able to come after you. You understand this? Because I have a lot of weight riding on this. We cool and everything. But don't forget, this is very important. And you keep messing around, I'm coming at you. You go that way. You know what I'm saying? And now if that does happen, take them to leaves. Yeah. You understand? It's business. When are we going to stop with this? Oh, what's up, man? Hey, what up, man? What up? What up? We're dealing with this is a reality of our situation. We're dealing with individuals that will spend their children's funds out of the bank to go look good for somebody else that don't give a rat's. All right. To go buy a device with a name on it that haven't put their kid in any kind of school. You understand? This is our community that we're in, especially now with the iPad kids and the iPad generation coming in. They're being fed narratives that removes them from the family. You see what I'm saying? So she has to update the way she moves. She has to, or she's going to keep ending up in the same spot. She's going to keep ending up in the same spot. How long is she going to end up in the same spot? You see what I'm saying? Right. So I acknowledge and I want her to win and I want her to get where she has to go. Anybody that's in our community that's risking it all for betterment of us, I support you 100%, but I am not going to not acknowledge the wall you keep running into. I'm gonna be like, look, man, you got my support, but god damn, when you gonna realize there's a wall in front of you? Kids. Build a ladder, man. Go around it.
Go watch Insecure. Watch Insecure. Do your homework on this one. I get back on y'all with that one there. But go watch Insecure. I'm telling you, watch it and watch a character.
No, I've seen the show.
And you get a better understanding on it. But I want to thank everyone for joining us tonight. Yo, shout out to family out there. Gil, Jonice, Sheikah, hit me up.
Hey, keep that message right there. You see that? That's good.
All of us will breathe. Yeah.
Needs to take a breather because stress will do it to you, man. Stress will do it to you. All right. Get out in the sun, take a breather, man. Just calm down and just reevaluate yourself, man. You know what I mean? Take a trip somewhere, chill, read a good book, and just reset something. You got to be able to look at yourself and say, hey, I don't like how you moving. Switch it up. You have to hold yourself accountable. You know what I mean? Even if the plan is the best.
Let me give a special dedication out to family members that passed away. My man Mikey and Miss Johnson. We love you. Johnson family. Love all of y'all. And just again, like I said, take the time out to spend time with the people that you love. Just really learn to cherish the people around you. You know what I'm saying? To know that tomorrow is definitely not promised, man. So you gotta do everything in your power and put your best foot forward for the time that you're here, man, and no loafing around. Just like really, really do your best out there to just understand that God graced us with this beautiful thing called life. A lot of us taking advantage of it, not really realizing the powerful gift that was given to us. You see what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
when you're here, make the most of it. You have talent, put it to use. Don't sit here just BSing the day through and things of that nature. So again, to Mikey, Ms. Johnson, all the people that we've lost, Megan, Al, Gary, Marvin, it's like the list goes on, you know what I'm saying? Nadia as well. You know what I'm saying? Just condolences to everyone, and how our hearts go out to each and every one of y'all, because every one of y'all are families to us. So for everyone out there for always supporting, I want to thank y'all from the bottom of my heart and from everybody else in here with us on a daily. That they say you could be anywhere in the world, but you're here with us. You know what I'm saying? So again, at this point, we just want to tell everyone, love the life you live and just cherish everyone around you. You know what I'm saying? So make the most of it. And want to see y'all in the future. We have some more things coming up event-wise and stuff, so we'll announce it as we go. And Jonice, yeah, you must be at the next one. Gil, you too. Okay. So Chills, you as well. Okay. But I want to thank y'all all, man, for the support. So without y'all, we wouldn't be half of where we are right now. So thank you very much for everyone out there. All right. And you can follow us on all the platforms. Hit the subscribe button, the notification. Spread the word, man. Let's just try and get this platform going where it needs to go so we can put more information out in the neighborhoods and everything. Like I say all the time, it's to us, it's not about the numbers. If we reach one, we reached all. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it's all about. It's just making that one change in one person that can change the world for everybody else. So that's it. You know what I'm saying? So again, please go out in the world and be somebody. Thank you. I see you here next Friday. Black Republic.
Yes, sir.
I don't know if you're going to be here next Friday, but anyway, we will be here next
man,
Friday.
You know me, man. I'm building a career, man. I'm building a career.
It's all love, man. Know. We'll support it. Yo, when you're doing what you do,
it's not just for me, man.
Put it in here so we can get the word out. Put it in here so we can get the word out so everybody can come out and support. All right.
It's a lot of creators, in the entertainment, DJ world. I'm also tapped into a community. A few heads from Washington, Rhode Island, California, Florida. We're doing some movements in virtual reality. We also opened up a virtual church on Sundays. Yeah, I mean, so we partnered up with Saddleback Church in California.
Okay.
And we've been doing some stuff there. So it's a lot of stuff. It's pretty much, how I always say how the way the clubs are moving with DJs and entertainers, how everybody's being used. So all of us are on the same mindset of just creating our own platform. Okay. So this platform is being recognized, and now clubs are reaching out saying if we could duplicate it in, IRL, which is in real life. You get what I'm saying? So there's a bunch of opportunities opening up now. So this is why I kept stressing, throughout the conversation of just, if you're frustrated with where you're at, man, just create something. Right. Create it. If you have the passion in your mind for change, God will support it if you put yourself into the creation of it. But you can't stay in the devil's work and want change, man.
Shoot her a DM. Let me shoot my shot. I'll shoot her a DM.
I'll reach out to her. You know me, man. I'll reach out to her.
Yo, we'll talk offline on that, though. Yo, thank you, everybody, for joining us tonight, man. God bless. And be safe out there, please, all right? I'll see you here next Friday.
Bless.
Go out in the world and be somebody.